for comfort. You know, he could do better, you know, than give up those 2 choice home runs. He gave up 5 runs on the homers. Otherwise, a very well played game. So we'll see what Wishbone's able to do in game number 2. We'll take a brief break here and let the players know it is we can queue up on their leisure, and we'll see you guys back for game number 2 in just a few moments.
Alright, good evening everyone. We're going here into game 2 of our XBL semifinals here. We have Lazy and his Black Jackals versus Wishbone and his Astronauts. Let's see if, you know, Wishbone can come back here down 1-0 in the series after losing 7-2 to Lazy, and now he gets to pitch here at home.
Yeah, big switch up for Wishbone here. High velo on the mound to start off for him. That curveball ripped though by Lazy ends up being the first single of the game.
Yeah, Lazy already building off his strong game 1 here, already getting that single as Violent Snake comes in. Hitting 500 so far this series. Already has a 2-run homer. Let's see if he can generate more power, and he does. Gets another single here. Things are already getting dangerous here with 2 runners on, no outs.
Yeah, the high velo perhaps not making a big difference for Lazy. We'll see now how Wishbone's able to navigate it. If he can get him to hit one on the ground, he was able to get some good outs out of Lazy in that last game. If he can do that right now, he'll be okay.
Grissom, gets popped in the center field, gets it in time. Runner thinks about going for third, but changes his mind quickly, as now runners first and second, 1 out.
I was afraid that was over his head for a second in center field.
Looked like for me too. That was a quick strike one right in the corner. Another little corner shot. Grissom gets a run for this one, making time. It will be out of here. Home run. Black Jackals take an early 3-0 lead off an absolute bomb to center field. 407-footer. Icom's first home run of the postseason.
Crushed by Lazy. An early 3-run shot, just like he did in game number 1, and those are tough to come back from. But Wishbone can't get discouraged. Lazy though, he's just showing his stuff. He's hitting the ball for power so far in this series tonight.
Yeah, definitely have a lot of power this series so far, and that was gonna be no, not another hit. Actually, out number 2. Nice slide there from center field.
That was a great catch. Had to be well timed. If he missed that, could have been more than extra bases.
That's gonna be out number 3, and that little out there reminds me of the stadium. The right field porch is pretty short, and last game we saw Lazy hit 2 home runs right into right field, so we gotta wonder if that will be an advantage for him this game. Oh, but Wishbone tries to respond back, but just gets warning power for route number 1. Next up, Neil Armstrong, who hasn't recorded a hit this series so far.
Yeah, that's what's going to be important for Wishbone, is to just fight back early, chip away early, even if it's not 3 runs this inning. Maybe it's 1 run. This one popped up, though. Behind second will be 2 away.
And now up next is Ken Mattingly hitting 500. And that'll be popped up, and looks like that'll be out number 3 for a 1-2-3 innings. So Astronauts can't respond back Well, at the top of the second here, 7-8-9 up next for the Black Jackals.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 6.
Nice curveball makes it strike one. Whiffs there, making a 0-2 count. Hits one right to Glenn, who's able to run down to first for round one. Up next is DD, hitting 500 and a home run of her own.
Yeah, she was the one with the big shot last game that put the Jackals up. Now they're already up. So she's just going to try and get on base here with that good speed. Ed White still tense, trying to recover from it. That one flipped into center. Will be 2 down.
The pitcher, number
Up
44.
next is pitcher Daydream Lullaby. Now, this is lazy, so you can never discount any one of his hitters, even if it's the pitcher.
Yeah, he can crush the ball up there with the best of them. It's his reticle placement that really sets him apart. 0-2 pitch hit on the ground. Mattingly able to make the play.
And just like that, we go to the bottom of the second. Still 3-0 with 4-5-6 up next for the Astronauts.
Batting, the first baseman, number 23.
John Glenn leading things off with the high pitch straight activated. Oh, that looks like Wish accidentally hit his pop up there. Quick 0-2 count. Watches low outside for a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss inside for out into one. Up next is Buzz Aldrin hitting a 250 average. No home runs, no RBIs.
Lazy already locked in through 8 pitches. How is that even possible?
I am actually curious, how is that possible? Oh, comebacker off the pitcher, and that will be the end of the locked in. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, go figure. I mean, what? What? How is it? All of it. Just the entire thing. How is the pitcher locked in after 8 pitches? And then why is it 43% chance that she misses that ball when she's locked in? I don't know. I've seen a lot of baseball. I've seen a lot of super mega baseball. That didn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, you know, we've seen the SMB. You know how it is. You get the pitcher locked in, then one batter later, boom, back down after giving up a hit. That one's going to be hit right to second baseman. Throws it the first in time for round number 3. So Wishbone gets a hit, but doesn't do anything with it. Top of the third, still 3-0.
Yeah, been tough for him to get the offense brewing. He got those 2 runs last game. He's going to want runs early in this one. See if he can continue to hold Lazy. That one hit hard, deep to right. Oh, almost makes a great diving play. That would have been awesome out there, but instead ends up being a double. Could have been worse. Good backup there by his center fielder.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Next up is Silent Slay hitting 1 for 1 with a single here. And that one's going to be hit into foul territory, 0-1 count. Neil Armstrong throws his first in time for out number 1. Runner on third now, only 1 out. Wacky Wanda up, hitting 600 so far. No home runs or RBIs too. And it looks like that will be her first RBI season if Lowell, nope, won't throw it to home. Mojo down for the pitcher as Lerny Icum comes up with a 3-run home run earlier. Ooh, curveball left a little bit too much in the zone, but doesn't get anything on it. Goes right to the center fielder for route number 2. Runner stays at first.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 11.
Next up is Dark Nevermore, 0 for 1, hitting 200 so far.
Got a ton of power here. Wishbone still has to be careful even with 2 outs. That tense pitcher and Ed White sees one lined right at the shortstop. Ends up getting out of it with only just the run.
Now going to the bottom of the third here. Let's see if Wish can try to generate some offense here. But to do that, he's got to start here with his tense pitcher.
Outfield shallow again from Lazy as well.
Definitely a smart move here. Just looking at it, you don't really expect the pitcher to get too much power on the ball here. So in case it gets a bloop hit, you could just catch it. But even preparing for that does not do so, as the second baseman just misses it. Runner on first now, no outs.
Yeah, I can't believe that just went through. That was an amazing little flip there with the pitcher. And then Gus Grissom hits one up the middle. He might be able to beat that out. Tight play at first.
Ooh.
Runner gets to second. Brings up Jim Lovell.
Yeah, Jim Lovell 0 for 1 tonight. Looking to bring in this runner. Runners at second. Probably will have to hold here. Yep, pitcher couldn't even get past the baseman there. It turns right around. Oh, that's nicely ripped. Center fielder gets it, and oh, tough slide, gonna drop down. Looks like that will be an RBI single, 2 outs for the Astronauts.
That's what Wishbone needs. There's his first run in the second game here of the series. And it's only in the third inning, so this is a ball game, you know, pretty quickly here. This is where you got to start building.
You know, I see his potential opportunity for Wishing to try to get a stolen base here, and looks like he won't attempt here, as that will be out number 3. So Astronauts score 1. They counter the earlier run to make it 4-1. Top of the 4th, 6, 7, 8 up next for the Black Jackals.
You know, it's just going to have to pay attention, tighten up his pitching strategy. Gets lazy to pop out on the first pitch there. That's always fortunate.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 6.
Wild pitch goes outside, making it ball 1. Another curveball there makes it out number 2, as DD comes up 0 for 1 tonight. And Lovell's got to get there. Will he get there in time? He will. Doesn't have to dive for it. Makes it out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 4, 5, 6 up next for the Astronauts.
Big part of Wishbone's order. This is where he could really wake up, get things going. Lullaby's only got 24 pitches here starting off the 4th. So he's also got to work a little bit better here. See some better pitches to hit.
Ooh, late pitch there makes it a 1-2 count. A little chopper there to first baseman. Will be able to get in time. Oh, pitcher drops the ball. Mojo down. Buzz Aldrin comes in now, 1 for 1.
Is that the break Wishbone possibly needs in this game? Let's see if he can build on that. That's a gift from the SMB gods right there.
Oh, that was very close to becoming a double-double. Or not double-double. Double play. Basketball terms. Inside makes it 2-2. Hits
Wishbone,
this one foul, even 2-2 count.
he's fighting for a good at-bat here.
Oh, out number 1. Aldrin misses there as Alan Shepard comes up 0 for 1.
Wishbone gonna want that one back. He was frozen on it.
Ball 1 makes it 1-0. 1-1 count. That one's gonna be hit hard into center field. Looks like that'll be caught for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5.
And next up is Harrison Schmidt. He is 3-3 for the postseason.
Off the plate.
Ooh, misses low, strike 2. Swing and a miss, out number 3. So Wishbone cannot capitalize on the error. Goes to the top of the 5th now, still 4-1.
Now batting, the pitcher, number
Yeah, Wishbone unable to build there. Still having a pitch with Ed White here, who's done a good job after the shaky first. This first pitch hit right on the grounded blind takes it himself. not going to risk throwing it to the pitcher there. And repeating the the mistake Lazy made last inning. Bring up the top of Lazy's order.
Nice pitch, but just doesn't get him to swing here. Well placed curveball inside makes it 2-1 count. Foul ball evens up 2 apiece. High up makes it 3-2 full count. Wild pitch, and he swings at it. Will it get past second baseman? It will. Just couldn't get there in time.
That's that classic Lazy timing. He's able to push it right up the middle, yeah, and tough luck for Wishbone. He can't quite reach it. But that's the timing and the ability that gets him those runners on base. And now he's going to try and start to build on that with Silent Slay. Crushes that one deep to right. Will it be fair? It's right over the line, foul.
Back. Oh, runner goes, and this will be out number 2. Catches him stealing. So 0-2 count, 2 outs. And Armstrong just misses there, so the runner once again on first now, but with the extra out.
Yeah, nice pick off there for Wishbone. Fortunate. Interesting to see Lazy steal there, up a few runs, just trying to get the runner moving probably. But Wishbone was wiser to it, changed up that timing. Runner's going for home. Oh, and Lazy gets tugged out, trying to play diddle games. And Wishbone does not fall for it. He just runs straight at him, tags him out.
Very, very smart defense there from Wish, not allowing to give up any runs there, not falling for the trick. As Ed White looks like he'll have to come out here. Or won't have to, but if Astronauts want to try to generate some offense here, it'd be a good idea. And hopefully they will. Pete Conrad will come in. That one's sent high into the sky, but it'll just come rocketing back down to earth, and well, I guess that's now number 1. A little weird there, but we'll take it.
Yeah, a little bit of lag, it looked like, on that. And Pete Conrad, the pinch hitter, retired on the first pitch. So we'll see, I think, Gus Grissom bat. Just Wishbone taking a second to let that lag settle. Daydream Lullaby still in the game.
And now it's hit hard once again in center field, but looks like that will be caught for round number 2. Jacko Yakko under it. As Jim Lowell comes up 0-2.
Wish having a hard time getting a hold of the ball here. It's a couple of them there that, he hit well, but didn't get anything out of.
Seems like he's been able to keep the pitch count down low. That one's going to be driven hard again, but it looks like that will be... Oh, he misses the dive. Can't get under it. Lanky will have to throw it in. Runner heads for third, and just like that, a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Wishbone misses a home run by just a foot there. He's got the runner at third. He's got to get a hit to get him in.
Yeah,
that was a great piece.
Gotta be careful here. Can't be too aggressive. Gotta let the ball come to you and just take a nice swing. Even now, 2 apiece. Full count makes it 3-2. That one does not sneak past Willie Mayer in time. Oh, not in time. So close, but just couldn't get the offense there. We now go to the top of the stick. Still 4-1. 4-5-6 up to the Jackals.
Yeah, it's a great play by Lazy to end that inning. That one, I thought for a second there, Wish had it for sure, even though it was off the end of the bat, but couldn't quite do it. And that is the man who just made the play now at the dish. Hits it right at Mattingly at second. There is one out for Dark Nevermore.
Armstrong's diving stop can't get it, so runner now in first, 1 out.
The left fielder, number 19.
Tumble forward up, you're saying?
I was going to say, not a lot of speed for Lazy at first. So it shouldn't be a huge threat to steal.
Yeah. But you know how the game is sometimes if you can just get that perfect timing, it doesn't matter who's running the path, they'll get there in time. Full count now. Hits this one softly to Maddie. Throws the second. Will be in time for double play. It will not. Safe at first. 2 outs on the full count hit as Larry Lanky comes up 0 for 2.
Yeah, just too much speed for him there. That was a nice attempt to turn it there by Wishbone. Still going at it with Tito here. He's now got a 13th pitch upcoming.
1-2 count. That's going to be out number 3, so no runs scored. We'll go to the bottom of 6th. Still 4-1.
Yeah, still time, still ability for Wishbone to get back in this game, especially with the meat of his order.
And that'll be right to D, who throws it first in time for round number 1. Next up is John Glenn hitting 0 for 2.
You can see Wishbone just reaching for these a little bit. Lazy playing the corner as well. Wishbone wanting to swing so bad to try and get back in this game.
One, two count. Evened up right at center field for out number 2. As Buzz Aldrin comes in 1 for 2 with the single. Oh, Eckham with a great grab at second base for out number 3. Top of the 7th now. Jackals still lead 4-1.
Wow, Wishbone can't buy a gapper there. That's second or third time he's hit one like that where the fielder's just able to jump up and grab it. Great timing from Lazy.
Wish just seems like he's been able to get a lot of good swings this series, but it's just Lazy's defense been able to step it up, and not drop anything. Just magnets out there.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 44.
Next up, Daydream Lullaby. Looks like this will be the end of her day.
Now batting,
Great pitch, 6 innings. As Ham Choi will come in.
Yeah, very well pitched from Lazy's start. We'll see that pen come out now. He utilizes it well. He utilizes it usually early, but this time he's pushed it to the bottom of the 7th in this game.
now batting, the center fielder, number 4.
Next up is Jacko Yako with 3 doubles and 2 singles. Actually, no, 3 doubles, 2 singles. That don't sound right. But I think it was double and 2 singles. Either way, it's strike 1 on the 2-1 count. 3-1 count now, run on first. Full count now. Oh, late swing gets him there for out number 2. Looks like he was going to hold off and then just swing very late at that curveball.
Yeah, he crossed him up. That is a really interesting swing there from Lazy. And then with 2 outs, hits one first pitch right on the ground to third, ends the inning. So nothing doing. 7th inning stretch time. We will see Ace Icky come back in out of the pen here for the Black Jackals.
Yeah, look, he'll try to shut the door on the Astronauts these final few innings. We saw a late inning surge last time from Astronauts. Let's see if they can try to generate some more offense this time around. That's going to be caught for round number 1 as Harrison Schmidt comes up 0 for 2.
He's got good power, good contact, good player to try and get something started. Icky with that velo gets him swinging above it. So it's 1-1. Nice pitch from Lazy on the outside corner.
That one goes right past the. Oh no! It goes right past the left fielder and the third baseman there. That'll be a run on second now, and that's another opportunity for the Astronauts.
Yeah, that is a unexpected misplay from Lazy. You don't usually see him miss a ball like that in the outfield,
Number 44.
but he
I think it
does.
was. Oh, oh,
Yeah, it was a great diving play. Lazy stealing away another hit with his second baseman and makes it 2 outs, runner on third situation. Outfield is shallow. That ball through, though. That will be an RBI for Wishbone. So it makes it 4-2.
if it wasn't for the speed on first, that might have been one of those rare situations where we get the right fielder gets the out. Oh no, we go now. He turns around. Good measure. I wonder if he'll steal here with steal a trade. Definitely a good opportunity for the Astronauts. So 3-0 count. Runner goes. Watches it. Now runner's in scoring position. 2 outs. And that's gonna bloop down. Runners right third heading home. And just like that, Astronauts pull themselves even closer now. 1 run makes it a tie ball game.
Okay, Wishbone manufacturing again. He knows how to move his runners. He knows how to, play the game. He's doing it well. He's got the runner at first with 2 outs. Good speed. Let's see what he does with Armstrong up.
Oh, that was close. I think he wishes he could have another chance of that. And he somewhat does, but looks that will be out number 3. So we go to the top of the 8th. Astronauts score 2 to bring the lead down to 1. Let's see if Lazy can respond here with his heart of the lineup. 3-4-5 up next.
Now we got a ball game, folks. 6 outs to play for either team here in regulation. Let's see what we get. Ace out of the pen here for Wishbone.
Ball makes it a 1-2 count. Mattingly gloves it. There's the first in time for round number 1. Next up, Lemmy Yaikum, 1 for 3 with that 3-run home run earlier.
Yeah, and he's been the defensive player of the game for the Jackals for sure, stealing away a couple of hits that would have led to runs.
A hit there makes it a 1 out. Next up, Dirk Nevermore, 1 for 3 with a single. Ooh, high pitch makes it 0-1. And that was hit right to left fielder and gets it there for round number 2. Runner held at first. Nice play there. As Tumble Forward comes in, not having a good postseason so far, at least this series, hitting 143, no home runs or RBIs.
Yeah, that could all change. We'll see how Wishbone deals with him. That was a good strike low in the zone there.
Two count came in, activates right up the middle, and gets it right there. Runners on first and second on 2 outs. This is the Black Jackals' chance to close the door in this game here.
Yeah, Lanky 0 for 3. This is an interesting choice for Wishbone here.
Uh-oh, this was hanging far. It is deep. Will Grissom get to it time? He does not. It bounces off the wall. 1 run scores. 2 run scores, and just like that, the Jackals have made this a 6-3 ball game. It's very tough there. Just barely bounces off the wall.
Yeah, that was not the pitch to throw to Lazy there in that scenario. He crushed it. And he almost made the grab there out in center, did Wishbone, but he couldn't do it. This one hit up the middle for another insurance run. All of a sudden, it's 7-3.
And just like that, it looks like Lazy has pretty much shut the door on this game. That was just very tough there for the Astronauts. Trying to hang on, and then Lazy just rips one like that. It looks like the floodgates have potentially opened up.
Now batting, number 6.
Another hit here, 2-out rally for the Black Jackals. runners at first and second.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And looks like, yep, that'll be the quick substitution. Get out of the inning. Don't care about the pressure substitution right now. Ball 2 makes it a 2-1 count. Another hit there. That's where 1 run scores. Oh, right past the center fielder. So 1 run will score, 2 runs will score. Just like that, we've got ourselves a 9-3 ball game. And the runner makes on a triple. Wow. Heads up base running there.
Number 20.
In just a matter of seconds, it feels like we've seen this game just get blown out of proportion.
Yeah, this game is completely exploded here. Lazy can't miss, but that one he looks at, and that will be out number 3. So Wishbone out of the nightmare inning, but not before. Lazy really broadens his lead, makes it a 6-run lead.
You know, most throughout the game, he looked like he was going to be able to contain Black Jackals there, but last minute he just comes in and says nope. And now it looks like the Astronauts will just have to, try to generate something. Maybe try to string one of those rallies he had earlier. Nice hit, but it goes foul, making it a 2 count. Still foul. And swing and miss there. Looks like we're out number 2 as Buzz Aldrin comes in, 286 average. Out number 3 there. Lanky gets under it. He goes to the top of the 9th. Wacky Wanda up 2 for 4 with 2 singles and an RBI.
3 quick outs for Wishbone. That's what he needs here to just try and get back to the dish and make anything happen.
Even if you can't make a comeback here, the idea is maybe trying to generate a couple runs, get some momentum for the next game. Because you always want to be able to carry over whatever good stuff you can throughout each game, especially against someone like Lazy. And that's gonna be a single right up the middle. 1 count there. 1 out as Dark Nevermore comes up 1 for 4 with a single.
And that's the thing with Lazy. He never quite is finished, He'll still always get that last single, always get that last runner on base where you have to keep thinking about what you're going to do next to prevent that guy from, advancing around the bases and eventually scoring.
Ball 1 makes it a 1-0 count. High and in makes it 2-0. Louisville waves his hand, gets it for round number 3. Bottom of the 9th here. Rally time for the Astronauts. Can they pull off the impossible and, tie or win the game here? And it all starts with a hit. Oh, misses. Well, literally missed it. Just kind of bounced off the body there, making a leadoff double.
Yeah, fortunate for Wishbone, runner in scoring position to start this off.
Hey, you build that, and you just keep on going. Harrison Schmidt here is the 7-hole hitter. Oh, right down middle, but just couldn't get anything. Fouls it. Low pitch, 1-2 count. Swing and a miss late. Catches inside for out number 1. Next up will be a pinch hitter in the form of Ellison Onizuka. Another one hittable pitch, but just swings too late. Foul ball there, quick 0-2 count. And that one's gonna be hit right into left field. Looks like runner's gonna stay at second for 2 outs. Gus Grissom comes in tense, 1 for 3. Gonna have to bring in, looks like, Sally Ride.
Yeah, not the ideal pinch hitter in this scenario, but she could get something done.
I'm just gonna have to square it up nice here. 1-2 count here. Goes right up the middle, shortstop gets it, throws it first in time for round number 3, and just like that, Black Jackals win. Final score 9-3, taking a 2-0 series lead here. As you know, once again, same situation plays out. Astronauts pitch well for the most part, but just that those 1-2 innings, the Lazy just goes off, scores a lot of runs, just puts the game way out of reach.
Yeah, that was a fine job by Lazy. Good performance from him once again. To just really dominate. It was late in the game where he gets that insurance, and that is it stings because it felt like Wishbone had him there. He was about to really make it a good ball game, and he just could not quite pull off the juice there. Definitely felt like the comeback was on.
Yeah, you really felt it right up until that the eighth inning when Lady scored 6 or no 5 or 6. It was 4-3, so Wishbone was in one swing territory. Wish is a power hitter, so all he needed was one good pitch, one good swing, and just like that could have been a tie game. But just wasn't in the cards for tonight. Down 0-2, the series is not over, but against someone like Lazy, it's going to be a very tough mountain to climb to pull yourself out of this one.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, it's Lazy's got the quality. He's been here before, but that does not mean Wishbone can't keep it close. Can't win some games here. Or win enough games to win the series. He showed in spurts tonight the ability to do it. It's just going to be a matter of preventing Lazy from having those big innings and scoring the runs to keep up with him.
Yeah, we saw here once again. Lazy had some sneaky good pitching. I think that also gets lost in the conversation of Lazy. His hitting. He's also a solid pitcher. So on top of his just dominating offense, you have to also keep up with his pitching, which can be very tough at times, especially with his relief pitchers.
Yeah, those relievers really came in clutch for Lazy once again. They always seem to in these playoff scenarios, and that's going to be something that we'll keep our eye on later in this series, the bullpen utilization, because both these players do utilize their bullpens well. Lazy really more all in on the velocity side of it. Wishbone switching things up too high, too low, I'm pretty sure. So how they use their bullpens is going to play into it. How they use their benches are going to play into it. 2 big games upcoming here for the rest of the series for sure. Wishbone going to want to stay in this.
Yeah, it'll be like I said, it's be tough climb, but this is XBL. We're in the semifinals here, so no task is ever really truly difficult if you can just lock in, find those breaks, and just make the most of every situation you get handed.
Yeah, that's true. We've seen many upsets, many big games, many comebacks, and we'll be sure to see plenty here as we kick off the XBL action here on these semifinals in the XBL and the AAA. This was our first pair of games here in the XBL for our first semifinal, so we got one more other semifinal to get set for you guys. We have to see the conclusion of Pizza Volcano and Webb, who will play Luke in that, and then we have our AAA getting ready to have semifinals set. We have players waiting in those semis for opponents. Our other quarterfinal got locked in tonight, and we have another quarterfinal that will be locked in very shortly after those playing games. So more playoffs coming up for you. We'll be back on this channel plenty in the coming week and then some with these semis and World Series. So Hummus, thank you again for being with me here tonight to kick things off.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Dwayne, as always.
Yeah, for sure. And we'll be back very soon. So keep your eyes peeled for the announcements. Keep your eyes peeled in the Discord, everywhere else you get your XBL action. And we will see you soon. Have a safe and pleasant evening, everyone. Happy holidays again.
Yep, take care.